Oh my gosh, it's our Christmas miracle. It's snowing.
Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Violet, it's Florida.
What do you mean?
And it's 85 degrees outside.
Oh yeah. I live in Florida and it's 85 degrees outside. It's still Christmas though. Merry Vlogmas.
Sing dong merrily on high, in heaven the bells are ringing.
I just need a moment. First of all, you guys like my Santa Claus inspired scrunchie I got from Marshall's. My dad bought it for me when I was in New York. Anyways, I have another one that has the actual like Santa's legs hanging out from it. I'm sure people are looking at me like, what is wrong with this girl? She's very festive. That's what's wrong with her. Okay, now on to business. I'm just feeling very overwhelmed today, and I said I wasn't going to allow the holiday season to do this to me, but it's doing it to me. This is not what it's about. Christmas is supposed to be about Jesus. I shouldn't be all stressed out trying to get everything in order and like tradition wise. But basically I woke up this morning and I was just like really tired. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I clocked into work and I didn't really get out of bed right away. And then when I finally did get out of bed, you know, I had to work, I had to get the dogs walked, I had to eat my breakfast and everything like that, and I was just moving very slow. Usually, since my job is like really slow right now, usually I get everything done like within like the first 2 to 3 hours. But because I was moving so slow today, I got all of my work done within 5 hours, and I only work 5 hours today, mind you. So I only work 5 hours today, so it took me the whole work day to do what I can normally do in 2-3 hours. I did in 5 hours. So then I'm trying to clock out of work and the system is down. I'm sending messages to my higher ups. Nobody's responding. No one ever talks to me anymore. I don't even know if they're still there. I don't know who I work for anymore. So I just had to end up just like leaving the assignment or whatever. I don't know how I'm going to get paid for that time. I don't even want to deal with it right now. I just left the laptop and I'm here now. I'm like, listen, I tried to clock out at 3:12. But yeah, all of that said, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I have a lot of stuff that I need to do, but I haven't even checked my to-do list or anything like that, and I still have to be back home in time to edit a Vlogmas video to have it out by today. Because of the trip, I am now like behind on both editing and filming, and almost behind because we're now on the day of and I'm running out of time to do stuff. And then I know I wouldn't have time to do tomorrow because tomorrow's going to be a really busy day, and Sunday I'm trying not to work on Sundays again, but I might have to edit a video on Sundays. So basically I have to edit 2 Vlogmas videos today, and I have to list 4 items. Right now I have to go thrifting so that I can resell stuff. I had an idea I wanted to do for Boxing Day. I know we don't really observe that here in America, but like I'm trying to do something special because my background is from Trinidad and Grenada, and trying to think of something that we can do like with our background and stuff like that, because in most of those islands and places they observe Boxing Day. So I was just trying to think of something special, like a new tradition that we can try and like do on there, and I thought of something that included thrifting items, like thrifting gifts and stuff like that. So I wanted to see if I can do that. So basically I was thinking of us having a regular Christmas Eve, and then like just having something small the day after with also Christmas gifts, but like secondhand Christmas gifts, if you know what I mean. So that's something that I'm trying to start some kind of Boxing Day tradition. What else? I have to go to Marshall's because there was an incident a couple days ago. Actually, there was quite a few incidences regarding this Marshall situation, because I was recording when we were in Marshall's that day and stuff like that. But my dad's girlfriend, she bought us a snow globe, and it came from Marshall's, and it's one of those big ones. We didn't bring any checked bags though. Everything was a carry-on. So when we reached up there, they told us that we couldn't, and we knew this going up there, mind you. We were just hoping that they made an exception because it was Christmas. It was a Christmas globe. It was in a Christmas gift bag. They're not going to throw away a gift that someone gave us. Wrong. Yeah, TSA threw it out. And I felt so bad that I said when I got to Florida, I was going to go and buy the same snow globe. So I went out a couple days ago, and it was a whole adventure. First of all, it was a whole adventure getting to the Marshalls, because they had a Christmas parade in the area. So all the streets were blocked off in my town. So what should have taken about 10 minutes to get to took hours, because I had to make some other stops, other places too. Brought everything inside the car, all the groceries and everything. I opened the passenger door where everything was stored in, and guess what falls out of the passenger seat and onto the ground outside? Yeah, you guessed it. So me and my husband was sitting there like, was it meant for us to have this snow globe? But I'm not going to give up on it just yet. If something happens a third time with the snow globe, then we know to leave the snow globe alone. So with all that said, we are going to the thrift store to buy clothes so that we can resell. And then afterwards, we are going to Marshall's because we're going to look for that snow globe. Also, there's a nice little throw that my dad's girlfriend wife has, that she tried to give to me, but I didn't want her to buy anything for me. I don't like people buying stuff for me, so I kind of like talked her out of not buying it, but like I really wanted it. So I wanted to see if they have it at this Marshall's too. The other Marshall's that I went to the other day, they didn't have the best selection like they did in New York. They had like 30 different options in New York, and I only saw like 4 or 5 here. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that I'm living here in Florida, and it's always hot, and we normally don't be wearing stuff like that because it's hot. Also, there's something else. She bought me a hat, or my dad actually bought me a hat while I was at Marshall's, like one of the winter hats, and you saw me in the vlog with it, and I think I left it in the closet at the hotel. So I tried to go to this Marshall's here too to replace that one. It was only a couple dollars, but they didn't have hats there because they don't really sell winter stuff here because we don't have winter. So they didn't have no coats, which I know there was no coats, there was no caps. They did have a couple of scarves, but it was more like gift like things you would give as gifts, and not things that you would actually buy for yourself, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I probably won't be able to get the cap, but I would still like to get that little Christmas throw that she had, if they have more options here at the Marshalls and the snow globe. But it sucks that they do not sell coats here in Florida. The only place you can buy a coat is at Burlington. No, I'm just talking so much, I'm so sorry, but you can buy coats only at Burlington Coat Factory. That is the only place in Florida you can actually go and find coats. Other places that you can buy it, you would probably have to get online and buy it, because they do not sell winter coats. They just don't. It's very rare that you would go into a store and find a winter coat. And I'm mentioning that because I went all the way to, I sold my winter coat last year because I wasn't wearing it. It's just sitting in my closet, and I only go to New York like once a year, once every 2 years. If it's been, sometimes once every 2 years, and the last time was almost 2 years ago. But the other times when I went, it was always summer, so I hadn't worn that coat in a long time, and it was really, really, really big. The only reason I bought it was because it was in purple. It was the only purple coat that was there the last time I went to New York for winter, and I needed a coat. So I got an extremely big coat, and everybody was laughing and making fun of me in my pictures. I don't care, the coat was pretty, but because it was sitting there for so long, I sold it. And then months after I sell it, then we had to go to New York. And also the same exact day that I sold that Xavier's leather jacket got sold on Poshmark, was the same day we realized that we needed coats because we were going to New York. So both of us was without a winter coat. So we have to keep an eye out for winter coats while we're thrifting too, since we can't really just walk into a store and buy it brand new anywhere unless we go to Burlington. And I like to budget. And if I'm only going to New York like once a year, and those times that I go is not always winter, I'm not paying a fortune for it. I'm absolutely not. So thrift store, Marshalls, and then we have to go next door to Five Below to get some twinkle lights, because apparently one broke off of one of the garlands. And depending on my bank account, I might stop at Walmart or Trader Joe's or both to get some food for the week, and come back home, edit 2 Vlogmas videos, list 4 things, make sure I get my 15,000 steps in, eat dinner, and go to sleep. No, I have to also go to the gym. I was supposed to be going to church. They have like this little event for Christmas and stuff, but I'm not gonna fit that in the schedule today. I might go to it on Sunday. They have it until Tuesday. And anything else that I can think of, I think that's it for now. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to talk this long, but I'm like really venting. I'm just feeling so overwhelmed by everything, and it's about to get dark, and I have to go across town to this thrift store because they don't have good thrift stores in my area. They only have one thrift store in my area, actually, and they don't even have the best stuff on there. It's a Goodwill, just a regular Goodwill. It's so expensive, and they don't have the best stuff. They always say go thrifting in rich areas because the thrift stores are better, but we don't have thrift stores here. Actually, they just opened another one not too long ago, but they don't really sell clothes and stuff like that. They sell like old, expensive furniture, and then like just really like rinky-dink like little things here and there, but nothing like superior, if you know what I mean. But yeah, they don't really sell clothes or anything. But yeah, they said thrift stores in the rich areas are the best, but we don't have thrift stores here like that. So and the next city over, which is even like, it has even more rich people, they have 0 thrift stores. At least we have 2 in my city, but the next city over, there's 0. So where are these thrift stores you speak of, you guys? I need to know. We're going now. Here at the thrift store, my throat has been so itchy these past 3 days. The only other time this happens is when I've had pineapples because I'm allergic to it. But the only thing that could be causing it is airborne. That's the only thing that I've taken differently. And the fact that you take airborne to get rid of illnesses, and it seems to have given me an illness, is like only me. But it's annoying. It is annoying having a sore throat all day long. I'm probably not going to be having airborne anymore. And it's not just all of them. Like, some of them is okay, but apparently this brand that I got is not agreeing with me. But yeah, we're going into the thrift store now.
1 hour later.
Alright, let's see if third time's the charm. These are the ones I was talking about. They have more on.